YouTube channel of Trade with World Bank. This is the voice of Trade with World Bank. For those that don't know, and in this YouTube channel, we also make sure we drop educational content for traders who are having difficulties in analyzing or understanding a lot of things in the forex world. Make sure you click on subscribe if you are new to this channel and turn on the notification icon so you can get notified whenever I drop a video. Okay, so I made a video some minutes ago and the video didn't record. I hope it's recording now because as you can see, I've made analysis already. I've drawn out my top down analysis for this page. Okay, so let's start all over again. I don't know why my recorder didn't upload the video for me. Yeah, as I said in the previous video I recorded, this is um, going to be just a weekly top-down analysis because last time where we stopped around 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago because of the news and then because uh, people wanted me to upload a video on Wyckoff, so I just uploaded a video on Wyckoff and we skipped like 2 weeks of analysis. So what I'm just gonna do is we're just going to do a top-down analysis and what we're expecting for this week, okay, and get prepared for the week. Now, the weekly time frame, whenever you are analyzing, you start from the weekly time frame. So this is EURUSD weekly time frame, and then on the weekly time frame, we have this beautiful break of structure here. As you can see, you can label this break of structure if you want break of structure, and this was the supply zone that caused what? The break of structure. Then we should be expecting what? We should be expecting a tap into this and then sell-offs as soon as possible. Okay, now going down to the daily time frame, we can refine that supply zone up to that point as you can see because it's still a valid break of structure here, impulsive move break structure. So this is the target zone we're expecting. So while targeting this um, supply zone here, which is the major weekly supply zone, refined down to the daily supply zone. You can look for buying opportunities into this point of interest before you can write down the trend. That is going to be a weekly swing trading. You understand? That will be a swing trade. Now moving to the 4 hour time frame, I can't really see anything. I'm expecting only this supply zone here. And so we have a visible supply zone there, which you can refine in the 1 hour time frame also. You can find that on the 1 hour time frame because we have multiple break of structures here. Now, when looking at this, we had this point of interest. Okay, point of interest. It gave us a break of structure here on the 1 hour. It mitigated this demand zone beautifully well. Another break of structure again, like this. Let's call it break of structure. So I'm also expecting a buy here. You understand? So I'm expecting a buy to this selling region because of this first mitigation that occurred. Okay, I think that would be what I'm expecting for Euro CHF. Remember, this is a very very strong bullish trend. So any sell we are taking is going to be a counter trend, and we'll be looking for buying opportunities to enter into this weekly supply zone. Okay, but when looking at this Euro CHF 1 hour time frame, we had some sort of bearish move to the downside. Okay, now looking at that, we have this change of character. We had a change of character because that's the first break of structure. We had another break of structure here. Now we can call this a break of structure, and then we had another break of structure again. Beautiful, you can see. So yeah, there's a mitigation there. Now I'm expecting another mitigation here again. So I can now say I'll be looking for selling opportunities here, okay, after getting my confirmation for entry. This is looking very, very beautiful, and I think I'm going to trade it during the week. So now let's go back to the weekly time frame because on the weekly time frame, without refining to the daily time frame, you can see that it had been mitigated already, and then entering into the 1 hour time frame, it gave us this beautiful selling structure. You can see now that's giving us this beautiful selling structure. So even without looking at the weekly time frame and mitigation, you can see that we've got this beautiful selling structure here. So what does that mean? Does it mean the weekly time frame doesn't want to make use of this 1 hour demand, 1 hour supply? Yes, sometimes it's possible because you should understand that while refining trades, you might miss entries. You understand? So I think we should just go with the weekly bias since that's giving us what it wants us to see, hitting the weekly point of interest, and then weekly point of interest, giving us some sort of white off here, primary supply, the um, climax, buying climax, the secondary tests, the tests, automatic rally, break of liquidity graph, break of structure, which is the UTAD. So I see no reason why we should still refine up to the daily time frame again. You understand? So I think this is what I'll be doing on EURUSD for next week. I'll be expecting more sales from this zone if I get a confirmation. You understand? But if I don't get any sale confirmation, it might want to go to our daily refined zone. You understand? It might want to go to the daily refined zone, and then we can now look for selling opportunities from the daily zone. But for me, since it is hitting the weekly zone at this point, giving us this breakdown, selling structure, giving us multiple break of structure, change of character, and supply zones, I wouldn't want to, miss taking a trade from the supply zone. But remember, if that doesn't happen, it's going to keep breaking up, right? And then if it breaks up, you can now look for demand zones that will work with you and then help you to go into the refined zone of the daily time frame. I think that will be all on Euro CHF. And if this Euro CHF supply zone doesn't hit first, I mean this one here, then if it comes down here, then you can look for buying opportunities and you can go up further to this selling point. Okay, I think that will be all on Euro CHF. Weekly is bearish, and then the 1 hour is also looking bearish. Next on the list, I'll be moving to Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD is also very, very bearish. Looking at Euro USD to be bearish, Euro CHF2 should be bearish or might be bearish because they are both Euro pairs and they should have a sort of positive correlation. Though I'm not here for that, but uh, Euro USD is bearish. Then what do we need to look for? Supply zones that will um, give us selling opportunities. So we're looking at the 4 hour time frame. We had the supply zone here because we had multiple reconstructions of that more like liquidity, but there wasn't liquidity graph, so I'll call that a block of structure because it was a structure on its own. Yeah. So this was the breaker candle that caused the break of structure. And then here we have nothing else than just a ranging market. You understand? Nothing else than just a ranging market. I don't want to work with that. Yeah, so this is what I have on Euro USD. I'm just expecting a sell here, expecting a sell from that supply zone. Okay, now if I get a breakout of this structure like this, once I get a breakout of this structure, that's a change of character, right? That's a change of character. Then that'll be a change of character. So then I might be looking for buying opportunities from this demand zone. You understand? But right now there's no change of character, so there's no reason for me to look for buying opportunities there. But some people might say, is this not a change of character? This little break of structure. Yes, it might be a change of character for some people, but for me, I would like to see the real eyes taken out, you understand, to confirm that yes, this one is very, very strong. That's just it. So for you, you can say yes, this is a change of character, and then you can look for entries. Well, you might be fortunate, getting, but for me, I like to see the real eyes taken out for the change of character. You understand? So I think that will be all on Euro USD. But let me show you a trade I missed on Euro USD that I didn't take. Yeah, this was the trade, and this was my supply zone. So jumping down to the 15-minute time frame, looking for break of structure. This was my supply zone. Yeah, and then supply zone has been hit for entries. Stop loss above DI. And it's still the most. You understand? It's tried its best. It did what it could do, and even when looking at it here, this is another supply zone. Wow, beautiful. Got it also and then dropped. I'm just even seeing that now. Even dropped drastically from here to here. Okay, that's a very beautiful trade to look at because we've got another break of structure. Not an break of structure here too. For those that like using main entry like me. But for me, when I see this for entries, I'll take it. But I only want to see more like this uh when I'm taking trades for entries, you understand? So we have a lot of entries we use in the mentorship video, in the mentorship group rather, not mentorship video. Mentorship group has a lot to learn. I deal with structure, order flow, demand and supply, and the entries. Very, very important. So now let's move to the GBPJPY. More looking like Euro USD, more looking like Euro USD. So GBPJPY2 is very, very bearish on the 1 hour. But looking at the weekly time frame, it's looking like it wants to come and retest something here. Yeah. So let's wait for that. Giving us a nice weekly bearish candle, giving us three good soldiers. You understand? One, two, three, three good soldiers. These are normal psychology, candlestick psychology that I learned around 2017 or 2018. So I'm just trying to apply that here. It means that it's just a sign that markets continue selling, maybe probably to this demand zone, probably, and then to continue its bullish move again. So daily time frame, 4 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame, what are we looking for? We're looking for selling opportunities. So let's start with the 4 hour time frame because daily is not really presenting anything special. Yeah, 4 hour time frame. We got this break of structure. Very nice. Okay. I'm looking for selling opportunities from there, but it looks so far. Looks very far. You understand? Looks very far. Yup. So I can call this a change of character now because I've seen a reasonable eye taking out. Looks like Euro USD, like I said. Yeah, but some people got in 30 minutes mitigation on GJ. Yeah, I can see that. So it is what it is. We're expecting buy entries from here. I'll be looking for my confirmation as usual. For confirmation as usual. So since the overall market structure is bearish, I'll be looking to sell here. But instead of waiting, if I get a demand zone mitigated like this, I'll be looking for entries to take the shots, trades, and then we'll go shots. You understand? So this is what I'm expecting on GBP JPY. I'm expecting this on GBP JPY. This is the overall supply zone we are looking forward to, and then this is the overall demand zone we are looking to. So this is just a minor demand zone for counter trend, not a major demand zone. So with this, the only major zone here is this major supply zone we have here. So what sometimes markets can mitigate this demand zone and then just keep going up like that. Once it breaks the supply zone, you should know that markets wants to just keep looking for buying opportunities to continue the race to the upside, to continue delivering prices to the upside. So I think that will be all for now. Uh, Analysis on Euro CHF, very clean. If it gives us supply mitigation here, supply entries here, then we look for selling opportunities. And if it gives us buying opportunity here, then good. But if it breaks this demand zone like this, then I'll be looking to continue selling because this weekly supply zone has been mitigated here. You understand? But we're only refining it. So I'm going to make use of that and take advantage of everything I have here. Euro USD expecting a sell from this might be a little bit long, but once I see that change of character, I'm looking for buying opportunities to this supply zone. And then if you break this supply zone, you can keep looking for buying opportunities to the upside. So same for GBPJPY too. Looks like Euro USD. I'm waiting for a buying opportunity here. Once I get that, I'll take profits there. And then if it breaks this supply zone, I'll keep looking for buying opportunities to the upside. Yeah, change of character, and then we have the break of structure. Yeah, I think that will be all for now. So for those that have been messaging me for my mentorship, the mentorship is still 50% off. Still 50% off. You can just message me on Instagram or Telegram. So what you're going to be learning order flow, market structure, demand and supply, the most time frame analysis, how to enter counter trend, and then you are going to have recording of everything. And after that, you can request for a one-on-one video which is just to refresh to to give you better understanding again. When you have a one-on-one with me, you get better understanding, and then we get to talk. So everything is still 50% off, which is 50 USD. That is all you are going to be learning for that price. Yeah, I think that's going to be all for now. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps in the video algorithm. If you are new to this channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button and then turn on the notification icon so you can get updated whenever I drop a beautiful video like this. Okay, just comment if you love this video and then tell me if you want more like this. See you guys in the next video. Peace, guys. I'm out.